Welcome. Super quick video. We're gonna get the Starlink mounted on the roof. This video is basically designed for anybody that's looking for a pipe adapter that is not a Starlink branded pipe adapter and wants to know if it works. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna try it out. As far as the mount itself, to mount on the roof, I took an old satellite dish right there. So all I had to do is take the dish part off, and then that's the actual mount there. Now, I could have used that one there and just mounted on top of there. I wanted to do it here because I have a ladder already set up right here. And I don't know if you can see it, but I strapped it to the building. That's how I get up and off my roof. That ladder's become a permanent fixture. Whenever I gotta do anything on a roof, I just run up the ladder. That's my current Starlink right there. And we're gonna try and get a little better reception. Maybe. Less blockage. I just used the bolts that was on here previously when that satellite thing was over on the other side before it broke off from the hurricane. But yeah, I just reused the bolts. There's 4 bolts in there that's holding it. So that should be plenty sturdy. And that fascia board has another board behind it. So it should be pretty strong, I think. I hope. Yeah, I still gotta fix that. I'm getting there. This is the adapter. I got it on Amazon. It was pretty reasonable. It was like half the price of the Starlink adapter. And one of the complaints about the Starlink adapter is this part isn't very deep and there's only one screw holding it. So this has multiple screws and it's way deeper. So I like this a lot better than, Mr. Elon Musk's pipe adapter. Here's the thing that's probably going to confuse you when you first look at this and try to put this on. There's 2 screws here, right? But there is no screw holes on the dish itself. So these screws don't actually go into anything. But they are there to tighten everything up. So the first step is these screws, you have to back them out so it's completely flush. And once you do that, now we can go ahead and mount this on top of the dish and take the kickstand off. In case you're wondering what the trick is to get this kickstand off, well, let's first get this off. So in case you're wondering what the trick is to get this kickstand off, you pull this down, you kind of lift up and then pull back at the same time. There we go. Super easy. If you try to do it open, you risk cracking this and it's really hard to pull it loose. So next I'm going to stick the cord in through here. You can go through the center if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to put the cord in. And so basically how this works is you have the grooves here. This bracket slides underneath all that. So it has nowhere to lift up once it's pushed in. What prevents this from sliding out is these screws get locked into there. That will prevent it from moving out that way. So when you get the bracket and you don't see screw holes, don't freak out. It is the correct bracket, maybe. Okay, I just got fully installed. I make sure it doesn't slide out. It is solid. It is good. It ain't going anywhere. These screws don't go all the way down. You just tighten them to their, fairly snug. Don't torque them through where they go through the freaking dish because you don't want to break your dish. But do make sure they're nice and snug. Also, when you put it in, make sure this bracket's pushed in all the way forward. That way it hits into those little grooves that we saw earlier. Welcome to the top of the ladder. Let's stick it on there, tighten it up, and then we're going to go ahead and align it. Okay, now it's in on there. Let's open up our handy dandy Starlink app and get it aligned. Calibrating orientation. This might take a minute. Luckily for you, I can just cut this portion of the video out so you don't have to wait. Let's tighten up the screws. It should be aligned somewhat. It's a little off, but it says it's aligned. No, it's still kind of crooked. So the only issue I really have with this setup right now is the fact that I can't adjust the tilt going this way. And when I put this bracket on, I didn't use a level or anything. And so it is slightly crooked, not very much. It still says I'm aligned, but you can see it in the app. It's not 100%. So I kind of wish there was a way to do the tilt as well. That would be kind of neat. Let's just finish tightening these. I don't think it's going anywhere. I mean, maybe if we get another hurricane, it might go somewhere, but I think this will handle a typical thunderstorm with like 30, 40 mile an hour winds, maybe. There it is. It's a Starlink dish thingy. Dishy. It's not Dishy. Dishy's, the first one that came out was Dishy. These are just like standards. They don't have cool names like they used to. Let's do a speed test. I don't think we're getting any faster speeds with it being mounted there. But I do think that we have the potential to have less dropouts. So Starlink is real up and down in the speeds, but even those slow speeds are faster than what I was able to get before, so I'm happy. Latency is actually better than what I was getting with DSL before too. All right, so let's run a speed test. Definitely not my fastest speeds I've got. That's it. Thank you for watching. Aloha. Peace out. I'll catch you in the next one.